Friends, today we are going to talk about one of the greatest empires in world history, an empire that not only shaped politics, warfare, and culture in its own time, but whose influence can still be felt centuries later. This empire lasted for more than 600 years and ruled over vast regions of the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and North Africa. Because of its strong military, well-organized administration, and policy of religious tolerance, it emerged as one of the most powerful Islamic empires in history, known as the Ottoman Empire. In this script, we will understand how this empire came into existence, how it gradually rose to power, what made its system unique, and finally, what factors led to its decline. At the end of the 13th and the beginning of the 14th century, the region of Asia Minor, also known as Anatolia, was facing serious political instability. On one side, the Byzantine Empire had become weak, and its borders were shrinking rapidly. On the other side, the Turkish Seljuk Empire had almost collapsed due to Mongol invasions. After the fall of the Seljuks, Anatolia was divided into many small Turkish principalities. These Turkish tribes were naturally militaristic, skilled in warfare, and had a long tradition of raids and conquests. They were loyal to their local leaders but were not united under a single central authority. This political vacuum created the perfect conditions for the rise of a new power. Among these Turkish tribes emerged a leader named Osman. Osman and his followers identified themselves as Ghazis, meaning warriors fighting in the name of Islam. They lived in border regions and frequently carried out raids into Byzantine territories. Due to his bravery, leadership skills, and strategic thinking, Osman soon became prominent. In the Western world, he came to be known as Othman, and his followers were called Ottomans. Around the year 1299, Osman laid the foundation of a small, independent Muslim state in Anatolia. Although it began as a minor entity, it would eventually transform into a massive empire. Osman expanded his state not only through military conquests but also through smart political strategies. He purchased land, formed alliances with local rulers, and used force when necessary. After his death, his son Orhan took control and officially declared himself Sultan. Under Orhan's rule, the state became more organized, a standing army was developed, and new territories were conquered. In 1361, the Ottomans captured the important Byzantine city of Adrianople, known today as Edirne. This victory marked the Ottoman expansion from Anatolia into Europe. One of the main reasons behind Ottoman military success was their advanced warfare techniques. Along with cavalry archers, they introduced infantry soldiers equipped with firearms. The use of gunpowder and heavy cannons gave them a significant advantage, especially during sieges. Even heavily fortified cities could not withstand Ottoman artillery for long. After Orhan, rulers like Murad I and later Bayezid I continued the rapid expansion of the empire. However, during Bayezid's reign, a powerful conqueror from Central Asia appeared, Timur, also known as Timur the Lame. Timur was a highly skilled warrior who defeated the Ottoman army, temporarily halting their expansion and throwing the empire into internal turmoil. After a period of recovery and reorganization, the Ottomans regained strength, and in the 15th century, a historic event changed the course of world history. In 1453, during the reign of Sultan Mehmed II, Constantinople was conquered. This city had been the capital of the Byzantine Empire for centuries, and its fall is considered one of the major turning points in global history. After this victory, Mehmed II became known as Mehmed the Conqueror. Instead of destroying the city, he focused on rebuilding it. People from different religions were allowed to settle there, and the city was renamed Istanbul. Soon, Istanbul became a global center of trade, knowledge, and culture. The impact of the fall of Constantinople was not limited to the Ottoman Empire alone. The end of the Eastern Roman Empire changed the balance of power in Europe. Since the land trade routes to the east came under Ottoman control, European powers began searching for alternative sea routes. This search eventually led to the discovery of the Americas and new sea routes to India. Around the same time, Greek scholars migrated to Europe, carrying ancient texts with them, which played a key role in the European Renaissance. The Ottoman Empire reached its peak during the reign of Sultan Suleiman I. Suleiman ascended the throne in 1520 and ruled for about 46 years. He was not only a brilliant military commander but also an exceptional lawmaker. During his reign, Belgrade was conquered, Ottoman naval dominance was established in the Mediterranean, several coastal regions of North Africa were brought under control, and Ottoman influence spread deep into Central Europe. Although Vienna was not captured, Hungary came firmly under Ottoman rule. Suleiman introduced a strong and efficient administrative system. Laws were codified, the tax system was simplified, and government institutions were reorganized. During this period, the Devshirme system was further strengthened, through which the elite Janissary army was formed. The Janissaries were highly trained, disciplined soldiers who were personally loyal to the Sultan. Religious tolerance was another defining feature of the Ottoman system, allowing people of different faiths to freely practice their religion and follow their own laws. After Suleiman's death, the empire gradually began to weaken. Poor leadership, succession conflicts, internal conspiracies, and rapid scientific and industrial progress in Europe pushed the Ottomans behind. The defeat at Vienna in 1683 delivered a major blow to Ottoman power. Over the next centuries, the empire lost many important territories, including Greece, Romania, Serbia, and Bulgaria. After the Balkan Wars, the Ottomans were left with almost no territory in Europe. By the time World War I began, the Ottoman Empire was already in decline. After suffering defeat in the war, the empire officially came to an end. In 1922, the Ottoman Sultanate was abolished, and in 1923, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, Turkey was declared a republic. With the formation of modern Turkey, a long-lasting and powerful empire finally came to an end. In this way, a small Turkish state that emerged in Anatolia around 1300 ruled large parts of the world for more than 6 centuries. Even today, the Ottoman Empire is remembered for its military strength, administrative system, architectural achievements, cultural diversity, and religious tolerance. Its influence can still be clearly seen in modern Turkey and across many former Ottoman territories.